Right, everybody, this is Walk and Talk with my brother. It's a series that we just started. First episode was on YouTube. It's in English, obviously. In English, where we talk about things that we're kinda interested in. Last time we've talked about what? Could you just summarize?
Religion.
About religion, it was titled Faith and the importance of asking, hey, brother, Ammar here, hey. Right, guys, even if you don't understand, it's a good practice for you. You could listen, that will improve your English, right? Because I'm aware and mindful that most of you are not English speakers, right? But still, you could wave, why not? We could still, listen, and that will, with time, this will improve your English definitely. Right. So first episode, you could find it on YouTube. It's about, faith, importance of asking genuine questions. Okay, could you walk us through this? I mean, we've touched on some important points at that time. Like about the importance of asking what does that mean? Asking genuine questions. And we've talked about this like what is the role of a teacher, the importance for young people like you guys, for the how important for them to ask questions, right?
Yes, we talked about questioning, doubting.
No, I'm not gonna talk any Arabic, not Marco Arabi. It's a good for you guys to listen. سمعون هذا راح يحسن your listening skills, right? So enjoy and have some fun with us. Yeah, go on.
Are we walking or sitting?
well, it's a walk and talk, but today we're a bit tired, so we're sitting, right? Yes.
Where is your brother?
Well, they just gonna hear your voice. They're not gonna see you.
So you ask
صحيح رضا، أنا قلت اسمعوا هذا الشيء راح مع الوقت راح تتحسن. Thanks for your elaboration. Okay, so
You ask me what?
Yeah, I mean, how important is it to ask questions? For let's say for young people, because we've touched on that. We our culture is not the culture that would encourage questions in schools and universities. We don't normally encourage questions. It's a quite
mechanical.
Yeah.
Being mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
Following without questioning, without doubting.
Right.
And what are the consequences of that when I follow without doubting, without questioning? I think the consequence.
Fire off. I mean, the point is, how important is it to ask, for young people, for students, at university level, at school level, for them to ask questions? How important is that? Do you have a story in mind, something of this sort?
No, I have nothing.
Yeah. I mean, just observing our culture. We talked children are natural learners. They learn naturally. They just go and they have this natural inquisitive. They are inquisitive in nature. They are curious in nature. But with time, this kindle of curiosity, this kindle of of being inquisitive, it faint. The reasons why.
I remember the Little Prince when he was asking the grown.
Sorry guys, this is our first live, so we might encounter some technical issues. Yeah.
All there?
Yeah. The voice not quite clear, but yeah, we could they could live with that, I guess.
There's something, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why basically
Yeah.
grown-ups do not encourage children to ask, to question?
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one.
I think
Why?
they want them to confirm. Yeah, because it's easier
Do you
than-
mean like our culture is a culture of conformity, not diversity?
What is diversity?
Diversity. I mean, if you remember this Ken Robinson talk about, he talked about in a school there is a culture of conformity, right? And the human nature is a nature of diversity. Like if you have we are brothers, but we are different. We have our own interests. What might basically we have our own differences. We are diverse, but the education system basically is a quite encourage the culture of conformity, right? Encourages the culture.
Why is that? I think there is fear in that. They fear questioning, doubting, because when you ask questions, when you move out of the norm, you feel there's some danger in that. I don't. For example, in religion, when we ask questions or when we doubt or when when we doubt our beliefs,
right.
You see that the people who believe in that fear that doubting, most of them, and why there is that
do you mean but it's not like, I mean, there are some traditions, in some religions, they might stifle those who ask questions, but there are the opposite is there as well. I mean, there are people who encourage questioning, especially in our tradition, especially we encourage questions. I mean, don't we? But before going and discussing, this how important it is to ask questions in a religious context. But before that, let's just talk more about like in school, right? At universities, and let's talk about this point that is I'm very very interested in being us as a human and the diversity that we have, and it's quite clear how wrong it is. Very but still after like centuries, right? We still have quite the same system. We still do education the same way. We still but but when you ask this question, hey, أنت تمام إن شاء الله أنت تمام.
Why is that?
Just yeah, I mean, it's what like
they
strikes me, is probably we don't think enough, we don't ponder enough, because something which is quite clear that we are diverse and we are different, and we still do something that is, like education in a in a manner, like you see, very in a
Can we get to the root of it? You said we don't
Yeah.
think enough. Why
We-
we don't think enough?
yeah
Why we
Yeah.
don't?
we don't. تعرفني أستاذ؟ لا، لأن اسمك ما مكتوب، ما أعرفك، بس أحب أعرفك، اكتب لي اسمك. Wow.
We
Yeah,
don't think.
yeah. I could, I could elaborate more. There are other reasons. I mean, if you are too busy. علي محمد رياض. Yeah, أتذكرك زين. علي محمد رياض. Basically, if you are too busy, you are too busy to think.
Busy with what?
I mean, with living, right? It's not like in the past we pretty much depends on. Well, my brother his name is Mujtaba. أخوي اسمه مجتبى, and he's interested in in reading and what else? Could you tell us? Could you tell us a bit about how would you define yourself? This is a really good topic to talk about. I mean, موضوع حلو ممكن يتحدث عنه أنه تعريف عن النفس. شلون واحد ممكن يعرف عن نفسه بدون مؤثرات خارجية. Because I once because I've thought like about this one. I've thought once we in the class and in an online class we talked about the how we should introduce and define ourselves. What are the criteria? I mean, because mostly now we define and introduce ourselves in we are not depending on like our own criteria, right? We see we confirm, right? We confirm. I mean, when you ask about when you ask somebody, hey, introduce yourself. Well, my name is, and and they would tell you what do they work. Yeah. They don't like tell you, what a question. Yeah, we don't like. I mean, conformity in a way make it a bit difficult and hard to see the core in you and to really have your own original thoughts. It's quite difficult when you at a time you wanna you wanna confirm, but because it's easy to go with the flow, right? It's easy to walk with the crowd. It's not quite easy to just to step back and question and yeah.
Something,
So yeah.
Even that may become mechanical.
What do you mean mechanical?
By asking questions when it becomes a thought that I must ask questions, so I become not ordinary or conformed to.
Indoctrination, you mean?
What is
Indoctrination? Just telling yourself, I should do that, I should do that. But so even if it's like starts as a mechanical, what's the problem with that?
the problem? Is
And just it's a just you are like
because
trying.
What is the motive behind this question or this statement? I should question.
Yeah.
I should doubt.
Right.
What is the motive behind? What is the background of that question or that statement? I see fear. Yeah, I see fear or desire.
Right.
I desire to become something new,
Mm-hmm.
so I should do that and this and the other. Or I
Okay.
fear that I will do the wrong thing so I should question and doubt. Even these two things, fear and desire. I fear something, I desire something.
Okay.
So the background is also important. The motive behind my questioning is very, oh my god, very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to get back to how can we, what are the factors and elements that could help us step back from this, process of conformity, because wherever you go there is this pattern, right? But we are trying to have our own thoughts in a way, not exactly, but like in school we wanna original thinking, right? We wanna,
Why do we want?
you know,
mean, the motive
this is the
behind-
natural thing. This is very natural.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm
this is
not
the way.
supposed-
This is the
I'm
way
just
that
on
that.
another motive.
Yeah, okay.
Not with or against.
Yeah.
Just wanna see it clearly
Mm-hmm.
because it's so easy to delude oneself.
Delude. What do you mean by delude oneself?
Is it a word even? It's
Yeah.
To make. Give me some time.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
is a thought. To act as if you wanna help or
Mm-hmm.
you wanna make it better.
Right.
But really, you are still confirming without knowing.
Again, could you repeat that point?
You act as if you want to help
Mm-hmm.
the situation
Right.
flower and be better, but you actually confirming without knowing that you are confirming. That is-
Subconsciously.
maybe, what do you mean by this is another topic maybe, but yeah, without knowing, there's no knowing. So you return to the same old problem. You are confirming still. And we ask, how is one to step, you ask that, how is one to step back of
Right.
that cycle of confirming
Mm-hmm.
and being what?
Okay, this is very deep. I mean, let's just this is like we are just starting this topic. I want to just stay on the surface. Staying on the surface, like some hey Rada, hey, just on the surface, some practical tips that we could use, and these tips could help us, being aware that we should, it's a real, it's quite difficult, just acknowledging that it's not easy to be, to be the black sheep in the flock, it's not easy, but it is very like quite unique experience. You feel like it's not, well, yeah, let's stick to the surface. I mean, some practical tips that we could use, and these tips could help us, like just being mindful, being aware, and of the place that we're in, encouraging, you should confirm, you should, it's not like on purpose, like teachers or whoever there, it's not like on purpose trying to maybe fool you or trying to
They are doing
harm you,
what others has done to them. What others
Yeah.
have done to them.
Yeah, it's not like they're not doing it, and their intention is to harm you. But maybe on the contrary, maybe they have some noble intentions. But this is the ironic thing. Maybe they have some noble intentions, but it's still, how can this is very maybe very critical. I mean, if I'm just thinking, loudly. But before giving you my just my thoughts. I mean, how can we you know, yeah, just reading the comments. How can we, you know, being aware, being mindful of how critical is not to confirm, not to go with the flow. What could help us to get there? You know, you get me. Right?
Yeah,
you got me.
I get your thoughts, and I think first we can ask ourselves why. Why I'm doing this? When okay, you tell me, don't confirm. This is stupid. You're doing what others have said to you, and you're just being irrational, basically. When you do something just because others or family or whatever said to you, do this, do that,
right,
and that's it. So first of all, I see that this is stupid, this is irrational, and when I see that, I think, okay, I'm quoting others now. I did not experience this, but I see something. I can smell the perfume of it, as they say.
No worry.
Yeah. When you see the problem, the solution arises by itself. When you see the problem, see it clearly.
Right.
And as I said, I'm quoting others now. But when you see the problem clearly, you will see the solution of the problem. As they say, the solution is in the problem, not
the solution
apart
is in the problem.
Apart.
Okay.
Like the flower is part of the mud. The mud.
Yeah.
The lotus flower is part of the mud that nourishes it and sustains
Got that.
Yeah. So the solution is in the problem, basically. When I see the problem clearly, I will see the solution of it. And I now thinking of some stories, some traditional resource I could rely on. But nothing comes to mind.
Right. Yeah, I mean, for me,
the question is this: what I want to ask: do we see the problem clearly, or just we are rushing to the solution? We want some satisfaction, some gratification.
Yeah,
I knew this new thing, and I want to try it. I want to experience it. I don't care about that this will change us for the better state, or will make society a better place. We are just want some satisfaction, some gratification.
Yeah. Quite clear.
Yeah.
Well, before answering this question, let me give you my thoughts. And before giving you my thoughts, let me just read. Nobody is laughing. Well, your exam, guys. Well, pretty good. I think you've done a good job. Am I going back to school? Well, I hope so. My brother is so good. How old is he? Well, he's how old?
22.
Yeah, 22. He's younger. He's younger than me. Well, let me tell you, like we are talking about, conformity. It's important not to conform. I mean, in education, in schooling, it's important just to being aware of your that you are individual. You have your own thoughts. You have your own thinking, and it's important to share your own. Don't let anybody to stifle you to share from sharing your ideas and questions. Yeah, this is quite how I mean the tool is quite easy. Just ask questions. Ask questions. It's very important to ask to constantly asking questions. I mean this is like this is what I would say. Yeah, this is what I would say.
Also may become a problem.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I mean in the context, I mean just from my experience in school, like this is if you start, just asking questions, you will get to like, you will develop, you will get, some mentoring. This will develop with time, and with some caring hands. But this is a quite, I mean, as a first step, you can't like just hither and thither and just throwing out suggestions. But we need like something, especially in my mind now, like young and teenagers. I'm not gonna like, I want something that they could like digest easily and practice on the daily basis, not just in schools, but at homes, in the streets, wherever they go, they have the courage to ask questions, right? It's important to ask, because asking questions will it's a good training for your courage, right? It's not easy to ask questions. Even stupid questions, you need to be courageous to ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like
Courage you need.
Yeah?
A stupid question. You need more courage to have a stupid question.
Yeah, I guess.
Because you will sound stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So how about discussing?
No, we have this question. I think it's an important question.
But stay on the surface, right?
Yeah, it's on the
Just
surface.
you are too much in the, almost we're reaching the abyss of your thoughts. No, let's just climb to the surface.
The question is, it's very basic. Actually.
Yeah.
They say very, very. This is a Scottish accent. Very.
Again?
Very.
Well, they have, they use the R sound.
Very Iraqi accent.
Yeah.
Very.
Well, we've touched on, introducing. This is quite good.
We need this question now.
Yeah. Okay. Carry on.
Do we see the problem of conformity or any other problem clearly?
Again?
Do we see the problem, any problem? And we are talking now about conformity.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see the problem clearly, without any distortion?
Seeing the problem conformity without any distortion.
Yeah, clearly. Do we see that we are confirming? Do we see that?
Well,
because they confirm to not needing to confirm.
I don't think so. I'm not positive at all, because still in under the umbrella of globalization, we are too much wanna get things done.
We are
right?
So easily satisfied.
Yeah. It's like from like this experience that I had just from reading and saying things. You could realize easily that we want things done. It's not important. I mean, the quality is not important, not quite important. If you're concerned, if you are very much concerned about getting things done, this is not a good omen, because you are a type of person that not really concerned about meditating or or reflecting, or really caring about the outcomes. This is what I'm seeing. So yeah, the solutions and any.
solutions?
Yeah, I mean, what could be done to have a culture where they, especially in our like, our culture, that we appreciate, like, the quality. We appreciate, not just um, healing the symptoms, but looking into the roots of our problems, and really, giving thoughts to that.
I think you said if there is a remedy, a solution. I think out of experience, I experienced this, I tried it. When one observes one actions, every action, not every, but why I'm doing this.
Are we still live?
Are we?
People? Yeah, okay, we are.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
am I doing this? Anything.
Yeah.
Going to school.
Yeah, I pretty much understand that.
Yeah.
But how could you, put that into, like,
Action.
put the seed in our common soil, in our common consciousness? How would you
You mean? I understand you like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not enough to understand and to know what is the remedy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because even if you does, you still need.
They are sincere.
Yeah.
And the questioning.
Yes, Rada. Hope have a good sleep, sweet dreams, and hope to see you in the next life. Yeah.
If the question again, how we put this seed into our common soul.
Yeah, I mean,
If we are, I said, if we are sincere about our question, if we are really serious and sincere about this topic or any other topic, we will have a solution. We will see good results.
Right.
Am I?
Yeah, theoretically, it's
No,
quite.
it's not just.
If
I am
sincere,
I'm serious.
I got you, but
if I'm really interested.
I mean,
I don't want to.
takes time. Takes maybe a long time. It's not easy to realize these things, maybe, is it?
Why? I don't understand why it's not easy.
Well, there are.
Because our.
Yeah, carry on.
Is it because our life as it is now, our habits, our actions as they are now? So, because of all of this, we do not have energy for other things.
Yeah, quite busy.
Serious,
Quite
sincere.
busy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was lovely. I think tomorrow we'll talk about how could we, work on introducing ourselves more genuinely, rather than confirm and taking others' criteria and putting them and working.
Why?
Yeah.
It's related to our topic.
Okay.
We said question and doubt, but really, genuinely,
Yeah. Okay.
why do we need to do this ourselves?
Why not? I mean, not getting the question quite clearly. I mean, when you talk, like you meet others, you would love to know them. You would love to ask them. You would love to get.
It will happen naturally without you asking the other.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just the context require from you to have like a chat with others.
Yeah. So
yeah.
be
And you would love, for me basically, when I meet others, I would love to know them. I would love to know them in their words,
Yeah.
in their original words.
Just be yourself
And that would,
introduce yourself as you are. Why
yeah.
you have to know how to introduce yourself? I mean,
yeah. This is, I mean, yeah.
this
It's
how.
the
The problem is with this how.
Mm-hmm.
How to. You don't need to know how. Just be yourself and act as you are.
Well, as they say, it's easier said than done, you know. But we don't usually do that. We
because
don't usually.
We fear.
Yeah.
There's this
I mean,
constant fear.
few, and maybe it's you lack the courage. It's not. I mean,
it's still fear.
Mm-hmm. I mean, lacking the courage. You might want to say something, but you would say something instead because you lack the courage to say what you mean, right?
Maybe.
What do you think, folks? Just let us know if anybody out there, right? So, how we're doing with the time? Yeah, I think that's it for today.
That's it. Okay. We
No.
talked about
Conclusion?
Conclusion.
Yeah.
See the problem as it is.
Okay. See the problem is. Could you elaborate?
I mean, we talked about conformity.
Conformity. Yeah.
We talked about questioning and doubting.
Yeah.
So I see the problem of being confirmed. Confirm. What is the adjective?
Confirm.
Yeah.
To.
Confirmative.
No. What is the Conformist.
Conformist. I
Conformist.
see the fact that I'm conformist.
Yeah.
Really,
Going with the flow, yeah.
Do I see this fact? And this
Yeah.
is my question. Do I see that I am conformist?
Yeah.
Do I see that society, I can use the adjective of society, is conformist? Do I see that?
Okay.
If I see this, maybe something will take place.
Mm-hmm. Something poetry, something positive, ending with something positive.
Rumi.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen.
Yeah, something. Okay, this is it, guys. It was lovely talking to you. Our first live on Instagram, and
Let me say that.
okay, a final word from my brother, something to enlighten your minds, hopefully, and to let you go with something positive, some food for your thoughts. Hope you will enjoy it. Yeah, the floor is yours.
He doesn't worry and is calm.
He doesn't worry and
Is calm.
is calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm quoting it literally.
Literally, yeah.
He doesn't worry and is calm. He has no fear of missing his portion.
He has no fear of missing his portion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He talks about patience and tawakkul, basically.
Oh, tawakkul,
Yeah.
quite
He doesn't
beautiful.
worry and is calm. He has no fear of missing his portion. حصة من الدنيا ومن الآخرة.
Beautiful.
I love this.
I would love
this line.
us starting with such. Yeah, I hope next time we should start with something like that.
Inshallah.
Okay, guys. God bless you all. Take care. Stay positive and smile a lot, and take good care of yourselves. Bye. Now I should figure out how to end this live and saving it.
يعني بعد ما.
Okay, let's see.
This is my first time talking
Yeah,
in
I know.
English. Just
Okay, that's it.
in English.
But how to end it?
You really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ask them.
Well, nobody is here.
Really? Okay.
Let me see. Okay, I'm. All right, Salwan is here. أهلا سلوان. إن شاء الله تمام أنت. Are you sure that you want to end your life؟ اوكي إذا أني عندي أنا راح ينخفض لو لا؟
Yeah, I think so.
بسم الله.
I don't know.
Neither do I.